Oh no, they can hear me now.
Oh no, they can hear us. What do we do?
They've accessed the
Tweet! Now's the time to tweet! Let them know we're live!
Hello everybody, we're back. Welcome back to Mercy Road 4, The Wishing Crown. Yeah, yay! 24-hour D&D stream, all benefiting Child's Play Charity. Charity that provides toys and games to children in hospitals and domestic violence shelters. I'm joined here with a bunch of friends who are here for a little game of D&D.
Wait, that's what we're doing?
I think so.
I thought this was speed dating.
That's what one of the D's stands for. Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dating. Now,
I've definitely played that game.
Yeah. Yeah. But y'all don't want to hear me blather on and make bad jokes. Y'all want to hear who these lovely people are. And let's start off with, from Nashville, Tennessee, Joe Hills.
Y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Although I guess this time we're streaming. Thank you so much, Sauce, for having us. I'm excited to be here. I will be playing as Handleton Beestinger, a level 6 Tabaxi sorcerer. He was a caravan guard for many years, so he specialized in keeping fish cold, moving them inland. Almost all of his spells are ice or, hey, our caravan's being attacked related. So hopefully a caravan gets attacked in this, because otherwise I got nothing, except for freezing fish.
Okay. The Office of Icewind Dave, the mayor of Icewind Dale, has donated $20. Thank you, Icewind Dave. He says, we are sending this donation to help the children and a gift for Roxy. Currently, our mayor is battling the Questioner in Bryn Shander. Hope all is well in Marcia Bay. Alright, let's just... when we get to you, Roxy, if you want to roll up a... I believe that is a uncommon magic item. But next up on our list is Chrissy in color. Chrissy, who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do? And and who are you playing?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Chrissy. You can find me on all the fun internet spaces as Chrissy in color, at least as long as they are allowed. And I am playing Pippa Pendleglade. She is a halfling barbarian who spent a not insignificant amount of time traveling through the Feywild and has come back from it fairly angry. I am basing her entire personality off my dog. She is very, very not nice. So I am a very nice person. Please do not judge me for the character I'm about to play, because she is not nice.
I have a very nice, not nice dog too, so I get it. Like, it's like trying to love a dog, but they're like, nah.
So furry and so angry. It's just like a little demon running around my house all the time yelling at me, and I don't understand why.
That sounds terrifying. We got another donation. Kadrovel, $25, a rare magic item for Underdogag? I don't... Who names these people? But next up is Kay Purcell. Kay Purcell, who are you? Whomst are you playing? Where can we find you?
Hey all, I am Kay Purcell. I am a community manager in video games by day, and I do TTRPG stuff every chance I get, day or night. You could find me doing the Chaotic Wholesome Talk Show every Tuesday. I ran the God Plane with some incredible people who've been on the stream earlier, and have some upcoming stuff, but the most regular place to find me is the Emergency Power Podcast, which is a Starfinder game, which releases every other Wednesday. I'm going to be playing Roxy. Roxy is the half-orc paladin of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So we will see how she fits into this group dynamic.
All right, and
I can't wait. Oh, that's right.
Roll me a d10, please.
A d10. I don't want to use my soul dice for this, because Soul's a jerk and Roxy is not. That's a 5.
5. You get a masquerade tattoo.
Oh, I don't know that I like tattoos.
All right. Then you
well, it's forever.
No. That was in character funnies. That's great.
Appears on you. It's like waking up after partying all night. You just have a tattoo. Just in this case, it's magical.
How did I get drunk and get a tramp stamp?
It's... Oh gosh, what should it be? maybe it's like Minnie Mouse or something. Something. Well, it's a masquerade tattoo. You can make it look however you want.
It's the flying spaghetti monster, but the meatballs are hearts.
Oh, that's terrible. I love it.
Yes, and the noodles kind of come down the butt crack.
It's Betty Boop.
My grandma was Betty Boop. I approve of this.
Tyranthosaurus. Who are you? Where can we find you? And whomst are you playing?
Hello, everybody. My name is Tyranthosaurus. I am a variety streamer and also PAX officiant extraordinaire. You can find me on the Twitch and the Twitter, if Twitter is still a thing. And today I will be playing a Comet, a gecko, a druid of the stars, who's a cute little boy who's just trying to find his way home. And so today he's hoping that he will.
Aw, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
All right, and last but not least is underdogan. Oh, okay, yes.
That's how you. Yeah,
Underdog?
Yes. Unterdog. It's German.
Unterdog.
Hi, I'm Underdog. I'm well known from playing in such charity games as Mercy Road 3, Mercy Road 2, and Mercy Road 1. You can find me nowhere because I don't stream. I'm just a friend of Sauce, so I'm here.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do. You just be Sauce's friend and you get to do all the fun things. So, I am playing Pacey. Pacey is the latest product from the Choltazon Company. And he is a autonome rogue that was inadvisably purchased by Roxy and now follows her around asking for money.
Awesome possum. All right. And this is a viewer-affected game, so your donations can affect the game. Like this. Underdog, can you roll me a D10? Oh, and James R. Gurney donated $10. Disadvantage for Tyranthosaurus. Kidrolfa got you a rare magic item, so let me just...
Also, apparently, as part of this tattoo, it can be any size, shape, color, or pattern, and it's just a bonus action to change its appearance or location.
I will say...
So it can be all of the things.
It can. I will say, though, there's a 1d10. On the roll of a 1, it will turn into Betty Boop.
I'm down for this. Again, my grandma was Betty Boop.
All right.
I got a 2 on my D10.
Okay, you got Boots of Levitation.
Ooh.
All right. And with all of that out of the way, what do you say we play some D&D, y'all?
Sure, why not? I mean, I guess.
Here.
You know.
Well, no, I got you here. We're playing D&D. My game. We're doing what I want to do.
And
oh, the stream just died. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think the stream died.
Hey.
Oh, is it back? Oh,
It's back.
it's back. Are we alive?
I think so.
It revived.
Somebody cast Revivify.
Staying alive.
Hello? Anyways, now that all of the computer issues are out of the way, shall we play some D&D?
Well, you just went live, so why not?
Yeah, why not? You know, the good news is my live tracker still has the original time on it. And also for me, y'all were freezing, but I was staying still. So really, I'm blaming everyone else.
Sauce, we may have missed a donation during the break.
From Ooze?
No, a $250 donation?
Holy smokes, what? Holy what?
that's what broke the internet.
Yes.
Oh,
Good job. $250 donator.
I am looking, because I see Icewind Dave, I see Chrissy has followed, Plesiosaur.
The stealthiest $250 ever.
Right?
That $250
I'm seeing one on the page.
Did not get hit, but whomever you are, thank you very much. Let me just...
Yes, exactly, Ooze. What is a charity event without internet issues?
Hey,
What's a D&D stream without some tech issues?
Mm-hmm.
Well, golly, yeah, no, Fire Sauce. 1 legendary package for Pacey, 1 for Roxy, 2 Chaos rolls, and 2 DM disadvantages. That's why I didn't see it.
I love the chaos rolls, y'all. Thank you.
All right, Pacey, could you roll me a d10? And Roxy, can you roll me a d10?
I will say, just in case the audio starts cutting out, I did bring a sign language alphabet placemat. So I'm gonna have our time
memorize this
while I do this. Yeah, everybody memorize it real quick.
Yeah, got it.
6 for me.
Yeah,
We're good. I got a 1.
A 6 and a 1. 6 and a 1. Okay. That was a. Let's go with legendary first. Oh, I know they were both legendary. All right. All right. There is a luck blade for Roxy, and you got a 1.
Yes.
You get a sphere of annihilation.
All right, let's annihilate some things.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Is it
Yeah.
great sword, long sword?
It is a longsword.
Long sword, thank you.
And is it a perfectly round sphere of annihilation in a vacuum, or
Actually, it's actually kind of ovoid in shape. Oh, we just got a
Gotcha.
donation. 5 rolls on the table of chaos for underdog, please. thank you, Brian. Brian!
This is going to be amazing.
I'm gonna make him do those all at once.
Oh my gosh.
please do.
But let us get started before the internet breaks again on me. Oh, we got another donation. $50. 1 advantage for each player. Thanks, Rex. That's
Yay!
Thanks, Rex.
Thank you.
All right. Now, before my internet dies, I am going to say this because I wrote it down. All right. In the city of Marcia Bay, wishing spells cause utter disarray. The city teeters on the verge of a collapse with each magical surge. And with the Goblin Prince's command, the crown began to change the land. Make the city like a dream, a fairy tale, or so it seems. Where once there were shadows, let there be light. Rainbows and unicorns will grace the sight. Grant me my wish, O crown of mine, a fairy tale for the rest of time. But our heroes know they cannot stall to stop the prince once and for all. With every step they grow stronger. Their path is clearer, albeit longer. Welcome to the city of Marcia Bay. Nestled between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate, it is a jewel on the Sword Coast, and known by many as the City of Festivals, because once every other week it has a festival. Most recently there was the Pickle Parade, which went over swimmingly. There was the Taffy Taste, which was just delicious. And then there was the Pirate Palooza, which the city is not yet recovered from. The 5 of you were tasked with guarding a caravan, and after a climactic fight, you have reached the gates. The person running the caravan, his name's Old Toothless Joe, which doesn't make sense because he has a full set of teeth. He just says, "Well, thank you, adventurers, and Handleton, that thing you did halfway through the adventure where you guarded the caravan, why, it just blew my mind."
You're most welcome. If there's anything that should be blown, it's other people's expectations away.
So I'm going to ask each and every one of you, what has brought... you've all been brought to Marcia Bay by a cart, but in the more, or in the less literal sense, what has drawn you to this place? And were you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza? You were a day late because you got hung up with bandits or something. That's what it says in my notes, or something. We'll start off with Handleton.
Well, I feel like Handleton's a pretty easy go-in tabaxi, even by tabaxi standards. So he can sleep anywhere, he can palooza anywhere, anytime. It's fun.
Yeah, but can you pirate palooza anywhere?
Are you excited to be wherever you are? That's what you have to ask yourself.
See, I see what you did there. As you say these words, I'm going to need Underdog to roll on the table of chaos. If you could roll me a D percentile.
Once or 5 times?
Just once.
$33.
33. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, this resolves things quickly.
Am I dead? I'm dead.
You just die. No. Any unattended non-magical item that you are carrying on you shatters into fragments.
So, wait. All of my equipment is gone?
Yep.
Cool.
Don't blame me, blame Brian.
I do blame you, Brian.
Curse you and
Might
your
need a
I know where you
generosity,
live.
Brian.
I might need a refund on this one. Just saying.
Pippa, what has drawn you to Marcia Bay, and were you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza?
I was looking forward to it. That's the whole reason I came here. I even wear this really pretty dress that's all torn now. After that fight, that was ridiculous. I did not get paid enough to have my brand new dress torn.
And the old Toothless Joe pats the side of his caravan and says, "Yeah, but it was all worth it to bring my turnips here safe and sound."
Throw those
no.
turnips at your head.
All right, and Underdog, could you roll me another D percentile?
Oh no. I got a 1.
No, it's the worst that can happen.
Yeah. Well,
No, maybe it... Oh, Springer, please, just donated 5 gift subs. That was nice to, I'm getting the sound in my ears. But she gifted gift subs to Lol Guy, Underdogag, Suika Jakeen, City Papu, and A Frosty. Thank you for that, Laura. That's our good friend Laura from work, who will be in the last game. No, the good news is,
I get all my equipment back.
No, your clothing, which has been turned into fragments, gets turned into a set of fine clothing. So it is slightly nicer. You at least have your clothes.
I wasn't wearing any to begin with.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
a
know.
robot.
Well, then yeah,
Just really nice clothing appears on you.
yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah, sequin ball gown.
Sequin, the glamour.
Yeah.
Roxy, what has drawn you to Marcia Bay? And
So-
were you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza?
In order to answer this question, I feel like I need to set the scene a little bit. Traveling with you all has been this very, very large 6.5 foot half orc, very broad, very strong, just the worst resting grump face you have ever seen.
Mhm.
Tusks that are impressive for an orc, and she's a half orc, and a colander the whole time. Because Roxy is a paladin of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and Pastafarians consider pirates to be the original Pastafarians and a holy thing. So Roxy was coming to this festival to honor her god, and she is now late. And you see, again, this huge, grumpy-looking half-orc who's just like, I'm really sad that we didn't make it. Like, I'm really sad. It'll be okay. And I really like the dress. That looks really, really good on you. I didn't know that was kind of your thing, but it just looks really good. And the sequins on it go off against your metal. And at least we're here.
We're gonna flash back to the other night. Literally just before you were assailed by brigands. You were all gathering up your various items, finishing up camp, but old Toothless Joe was lagging a little bit behind because he had just boiled some spaghetti and was trying to look for something to whisk away the water. And he's just like, anyone?
I've got this.
Oh, that's a bucket. That's just...
Would this work?
No, that's the opposite of a whisk.
This this is a festival. I have a practical colander, and if you could actually save it, I can make holy water out of the pasta. Like that's out of the used pasta water. That's how I make holy water. I just have to do a quick, little blessing over it. Hail meat sauce full of beef, breasted salt from the shaker, and then I have holy water so I can cast spells.
Points behind you.
Oh no!
And then we switch back to the present. And Underdog, I need you to roll a D percentile. What was that? You are muted.
I said, hold on. Sorry, I have to keep pulling up the dice thing. So, 48.
48. All right. Roll to mute. Okay, here we go. From the earth, human corpses begin to spring out, and they just begin to scream at you.
So Casey looks at him and says, okay, it sounds like you're upset. Is there anything I can do to help?
And they are just wailing in agony.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat?
Comet, what brought you to Marcia Bay? And were you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza?
So Comet last year came to Marcia Bay because he was trying to find his home, which is etched out on this carving that he has. And so he was trying to get from there. And then last year at Marcia Bay, it was really cold. So he's like, this is not the place to be. So an entire year he's gone around trying to follow this map, and it's led him back to Marcia Bay again. And he only recently realized that it led him back to Marcia Bay because he was holding the carving upside down. And so for the longest time, he had been camping out in the cask half empty, curled up on one of the tables, and then he casts like a produce flame to give himself a little heat lamp. So it's just this like 4 foot tall gecko just curled up waiting for adventure. And so when the scene opens with the turnip truck, it's just Comet in his mouth, just like going after the fly. It's just like, yep.
No, keep going.
Oh, do you want me to keep going?
We have like 18 hours left to fill. Just keep making.
Oh my goodness, no! So
are you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza?
I was looking forward to it because it would give me a chance to go across the ocean, maybe, and link up and see if my home is far across the seas.
Unfortunately, you were a day late. And
I know.
We flash back again one day to where 2 little gecko people were sitting by the docks looking at a little map. And they said, oh, the map says that Comet should be here. Well, let's just go back home. Maybe he's waiting for us there. And they climb up onto a ship and just... they're gone.
So it cuts back to all of the wailing corpses. And then Comet thinks that it's very interesting. Then he just goes...
And Underdog, could you roll me a D percentile?
Why, sure. Yes, I can.
Oh, shucks.
I would love to
Thank
roll
you.
another one. I keep getting low numbers. 5.
5. Okay. Here we go. You can now shoot flower petals from your hands.
Oh, that's really cool.
I start shooting flower petals at the corpses, hoping that will help.
It doesn't seem to, and they're not coming out with very much force. It's more of a gentle shower. But while I have your attention, and while you are, who are you? Sorry, not who are you? What drew you to Marcia Bay? And full rubber ducky for a good cause, and a great and soon to be very sleepy GM. Aw, thank you. Thank you, full rubber ducky. Thank you, David. I'm gonna count that as an advantage for me to negate one of my disadvantages, or just so I can have it in the bank.
I don't know if they should negate. I think you should stack them. You should roll 4 dice at that point.
It's
and then flip a coin to see if it's advantage or disadvantage.
What I have been doing is disadvantages account immediately, and advantages you can use at your discretion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Pacey, what drew you to Marsha Bay? And were you looking forward to the Pirate Palooza?
Well, Pacey has been following Roxy around despite Roxy's best efforts.
There was a really pushy salesman. I didn't know how to say no. I didn't know I was buying a person. I thought if I just bought this little toy thing, then they would leave me alone. But then it turned out to be a person, and I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. So Pacey really is upset on behalf of Roxy because Roxy really wanted to go to the Pirate Palooza. So I, have been offering comfort to Roxy by like offering to play pirate shanties for a small fee. For 2 copper, would you like me to play you a pirate song?
Oh, that okay. Yeah, that would as she's sadly clutching her little vestment. Oh, okay, that would be nice. Yes. Here's
And then it's just like mouth open, fiddle coming out.
Oh, I hope it's like a knockoff of a very popular pirate song.
Yeah.
Like it's not what
we
do
don't
we do
have
with
any
Drunken
rights
Sailor. We don't have
Yeah,
that. It's
no.
like, what do we do with an inebriated sailor?
What do we do with an inebriated seaman?
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's.
For
For some reason, I don't like that.
Anyway, here's Waterfall.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Today's gonna be the day.
I mean, no, not Wonderwall.
Could you roll me a D percentile?
This sea is gonna be the
Sure.
sea that's gonna sweep me to you.
This
Follow
is my
the
last
wind
one.
with anybody in a boat full of brew. Drink it now.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Can you guess what I just rolled? That's right. I rolled a 69.
Hey.
Nice.
Wah, wah,
Nice.
wah.
Nice.
what do you do with an inebriated seaman? Indeed.
Okay, it begins to hail. But only
So
within
loud.
only within 10 feet of you. So I think Roxy would probably get caught up in this. It deals 1d8 points of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 points of cold damage.
Well, the corpses would be hitting that, I think.
Oh yeah, they're not happy about it, but they didn't seem that happy to begin with.
Yeah.
My turn.
Pippa
to
dives
cry.
under the caravan for cover.
Pacey?
I think Pacey would turn to Roxy and be like, "It seems like I might be malfunctioning. Would you like to perform a soft reboot?"
I think maybe we should. Yeah, do I boop the nose? How does that?
It's 5 silver.
Really cool.
Okay, it is 6 points of cold damage to anyone within 10 feet of Pacey, and 3 points of bludgeoning damage as it is just hailing around him.
And there's no saving throw, right?
There is no saving throw.
Just for reasons. Just paladin things.
Paladin things. Just paladin
Just
things.
paladin things.
Do I take that damage too?
You sure do.
Okay.
Think you can get at it being your own table of chaos rolls. If anything, I think that warrants enough. I still have 2 more rolls on the table of chaos.
No, please. I've done 5.
No, okay. With gratitude, Toothless Joe leaves you in the field of wailing corpses. And, Comet, you're the first person to hear this, because you're probably familiar with it. It is the whistling sound of a messenger brick being hurled in your location.
I duck.
It lands, it sails over you, but lands dangerously close.
I go to bite it to see that it's an authentic messenger brick.
It's an authentic messenger brick. It is made of actual
Oh.
clay.
I go and pick it up, and then I present it to the nearest looking authority figure,
It is the
which
person,
is this.
the person who threw it, who is Edith Addington, who is to your right. When you look at the brick, it just says, look to your right.
Ah!
The clay is the thing to capture the attention of the Burger King.
Actually, this crown was from the comment just points up, and there's a little pronunciation thing underneath it, and it says Bougere.
Bouger. Oh goodness, it's a good thing Armin Sickle isn't here.
That's
Mhm.
very bougie.
Edith Addington, about 6 feet tall, dark hair, slicked back, angular features, dressed all in black, black leather gloves, black leather pants. She's probably very uncomfortable during the summer. Comet and Handleton, you will know that the Addingtons have a long-running tradition of being in charge of the Council of Mysterious Benefactors. They are the not-so-secret group that stops Marcia Bay from getting destroyed almost yearly. And she just looks at the group of you and says, it looks like you're all in need of work now. You forgot to ask old Toothless Joe for money.
I knew I forgot something.
I didn't.
The good news is the Council of Mysterious Benefactors pays incredibly well. And it's,
How well?
how much do you want?
Enough for a new dress?
I'll give you enough to buy 2 new dresses,
Okay.
and I'll give the rest of you 10,000 gold apiece.
That does indeed sound most benefactory.
Well,
That's very, very generous. Do we have to do something bad? I don't want to do anything bad.
it depends on what your definition of bad is. What I need from you is maybe it's a little nice. You'll be going to a party and finding an arts dealer.
Did you say arts dealer,
Stealer
or
or
arts
art
stealer?
stealer?
Well, a little of one, a little of the other. They trade various artisan goods in exchange for secrets.
Do I have to wear a dress?
Not if you don't want to. You can wear a suit.
Okay. I've had parties where I had to wear dresses and I didn't like it. It didn't work very well.
I am not going to enforce any sort of gender norms on you.
Okay.
Though it is fancy, so, you know, wear something less plate mail-y. That's just a societal norm. That's different. No, I see that. Buck it off. Okay, fine. You can wear the crown. You're made of metal, so I don't really think I can influence that in any way.
This dress
I'm
is really,
also
really nice.
wearing a dress.
Yes.
We have reason to believe that this arts dealer can point us in the direction of where the Goblin Prince is. The Goblin Prince currently has the Wishing Crown, which is causing a little bit of chaos within the city walls, and she kind of turns over, and as she does, you just see beanstalk after beanstalk sprout out from the floor, followed by those kind of twisty and twirly Rapunzel-style towers. And she points at that and says, I didn't plan that. That was just coincidental.
It's really cool. Do you want that to stop?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, where there was once the orphanage district, it's now just beanstalks.
That
Why
just
do
makes
you
for a
have an
good jungle
orphanage
gym.
district.
Well, where else are we going to keep the orphans?
That checks out.
Yeah, that being said, 10,000 gold apiece and 2 new dresses for each of you. I think that sounds like a fair compensation for just going to a party, finding this mysterious arts dealer, and then bringing them to me.
I need one of the new dresses in advance. I can't go to a party looking like this. It's dirty.
That's a really good point.
Prestidigitation!
And your dress is now clean. I mean, it's still ripped, but it is clean.
Handleton, do you have mending?
No!
No!
Just prestidigitation!
Truly bogus, dude.
It'll have to do!
Edith will give you a
you-
small per diem to buy yourself a new dress.
You still look nice even if the dress is ripped, just so you know.
Hey, thanks. It smells better now.
as you reach down and sniff your clothes, I need you to roll a D percentile, Pippa.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Oh no, what have I done?
That was a 53.
55?
53,
53.
sorry.
That's cool. Oh, that's not the right button. There we go. Okay. You are suddenly carrying a goat. The rest of you've seen her with this goat this whole time, but Pippa can't explain why she's carrying it or where it came from.
Friends, this is heavier than me. Can somebody
What's his name?
I don't know.
You should name your friends.
Chuckles.
Hi, Chuckles.
You look at its collar, it says Chuckles, but in brackets is also Lancelot.
Oh. I think this is a cursed knight. We should help him.
Where did he come from?
The goat faints.
You've had him the whole time. I don't think he's a very good knight.
How do we fix that?
Can I do a medicine check on our friend Chuckles Lancelot?
Yeah, go nuts.
All right.
Roxy's just holding him like a baby.
I think that's a disadvantage if I remember correctly.
Do you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody gave you disadvantage.
Yes, but that's still a 19.
Okay. Fainting goats is actually very common. So it happens usually whenever they're surprised.
I will turn to Pippa and I'll shrug, and then I will take like a little piece of cloth that I have in my bag, and then I'm just going to drape it over the goat's eyes for a little bit.
Is this meant to be my steed? I'm not that little.
There is another magical surge, and Lancelot grows large enough for you to ride.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And Lancelot just kind of screams. He does one of those goat screams, and it just kind of blends in with all the screaming. Yeah. It blends in with all the screaming corpses around you, almost to a sonorous.
Can we go somewhere more quiet? It's all kind of echoing in the helmet. And
Oh, yeah. The goat's gotta come though, so I don't think it's gonna get that much more quiet. Hey, Pippa will poke it. You gotta shh.
Lancelot faints.
Pippa,
Most
would you
useless
like
steed
some
ever.
information? Would you like some information about caring for your goat?
Yes, please.
I can provide some for 1 silver.
I pull a turnip I had pocketed out of my pocket and throw it out.
I'm sorry, I do not recognize its currency.
Edith is still here. She's watching this unfold in front of her. She kind of goes up to Handleton, who has caused her the least amount of mischief, and says, all right, the arts dealer is at a party over on Silverstone Way. Here are your invitations. I brought 5 of them. Is there anything else you need?
Handleton is not a leader.
Mhm.
And so he's just like looking at the invitations and he's like, I can read these. Hopefully whoever works the door does too. In that case, they should be most sufficient.
Well, you'll love to hear it. You'll be paid I can pay you in advance, but 10,000 gold is very heavy. If only your
I'm
DM...
very strong.
If only your DM didn't make you count... Wait, no, I'm just kidding. She gives you the sacks of gold. This is surprisingly light.
Do you want me to help you carry it with 18 strength? Just starts picking them up.
Oh, you're very strong.
I try. Thank you. I eat a lot of pasta. I carb load a lot.
Oh.
So this exact thing happened last year, as Comet would remember, and Comet is not really aware of how money works. So he takes his bag of 10,000 gold, sort of like nibbles on the side to think it's the same like mysterious gold stuff from last time, and finds a spot near where the turnip card is and buries it.
All right, Skyfay just donated $15 for a little chaos. So as you are burying that, can you roll me a D percentile? Thank you,
I would
Skyfay.
love to roll you a D percentile. That's an 81.
81. Okay.
81.
If we work at it, we can all yell the number next time.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 80.
81!
Zoom lag is why Zoom karaoke is great.
Oh. Okay. As you are digging your hole, hundreds of arrows fall from the sky. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
I do that with. Oh no, I have shield, so I don't have to do it with disadvantage. Whew.
I got a 20, non-natural.
Okay.
I got a 23.
17.
17.
I got a
Raise my-
9.
9.
I raise my
A 9.
shield and I
yes.
still get a 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
Comet and Roxy, you are both hit for the full amount of 12 points
Oof.
of piercing damage. The rest of you take 6 points of piercing damage as Comet seems to have somehow angered the sky, which is returning with arrow fire.
I'm instantly confused.
I would shoot
Also-
that, but I don't
Also
have a
very
bow.
sad.
As you are digging, though, you find a very nice rock.
I take the rock and I put the gold sack in. I take the rock out
Yeah.
and then I bury.
It's very nice, but also kind of heavy. As you gather your party and venture forth, you head your little group down to Silverstone Way, where the party is being held. It is in a rather upscale district of Marcia Bay. Not better than Copperstone Way, but not as good as Goldstone Way. But definitely somewhere in the middle, close to a lot of museums and libraries. And it kind of shares that same kind of architecture. It's about 2 stories tall, and there is a long line just all the way wrapped around. And there is another half-orc, Roxy. Perhaps in Orcish you can work the doorman, but you'll have about gosh, given the length of the line, you're going to be busy for a while, just waiting. Oh, Doctor just donated $100. I don't trust that crown. It looks like a mimic. Oh, there goes the twist. But I'm going to say that is a legendary item for somebody. But who will it be? Who will it be? It will be for Joseph Hills.
Bodacious.
Could you roll me a
Wow.
D percentile? Or not D percentile.
D
a D10.
percentile. I've got that.
Just
D10.
D10. Yeah.
Just the D10. Okay.
I mean, you could roll me a D6.
A 4. Well, I already just rolled.
I'm
We'll
just,
save the D6 for later.
I'm just being cheeky. You get a cloak of many fashions.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no, that's common. What the heck? Get out of here.
Oh, that would have been perfect for this too.
Can I get a cloak of additional fashions? I don't know. Like,
You get a well of many wonders and a cloak of many fashions.
wow, what's a well of many wonders?
Let's find out together.
Google it.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's like, wow, I haven't used D&D Beyond for a while. There's got to be a way to add items.
Wonder,
wonder,
what's in a
wonder.
wonder well?
this-
Brain cell!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Brain cell with a Purcell. I love it.
After all, you're my wonder well. On a solid surface, whereupon it creates a two-way portal to another world or plane of existence. Each time the item opens a portal, the DM decides where it leads. You can use this action to close any portal by taking hold of the edges of the cloth and folding it up. Well, that's neat.
Okay.
That's going to
very
end
neat.
well for us.
What's the worst that can happen?
GM gets to decide. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna be great.
I would never do anything. But this line is, it is going to take maybe several hours.
Okay. Do you mind? I can maybe try and talk the half orc doorman, and like is everyone like Roxy still in full armor, still with the helmet? Like, is everyone ready? Do we need to? Are we okay?
I gotta put my cloak on.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ride my goat inside.
You're just
Surely they'll let me.
Luckily, I had this ready.
As you are riding your little goat inside, or heading towards the door, the half-orc doorman, who has a sizable pair of tusks himself, each one pierced, just kind of steps in the way of the goat, startling the goat and causing it to faint.
Look what you did! You broke him!
Looked broken already.
This is my friend. He's coming with me.
All right, get to the back of the line. No one
No.
cuts... Yeah, see? Didn't you see the sign? And he points to a sign that says, no one cuts the line. And then in parentheses, not even goats.
Okay. So Roxy is going to use her masquerade tattoo and is going to use the disguise self spell, which she could do once per day with this tattoo. Thank you. And is just going to disguise herself as a much more feminine, but still tusky half orc in like a very nice dress, because she doesn't mind playing the part. She's just not comfortable as that herself. And also she thinks this work. So still clanking as she walks up, because she's not always the brightest. It's like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna hi there, excuse me. We have what are they called? We have tickets. Handleton, do you have? We have tickets, and we have a friend inside, and she's cornered by a really really creepy guy, and we don't want to just like leave her there. So could you maybe just like Hi, I'm Roxy.
Hello, my name is Thelonious.
Hi, Thelonious. Well, actually, my name is Grach, but humans normally can't say that, so I just have them call me Roxy, even though like they think it's a really hard name, and I don't understand why, because like human names are weird too. I once met a human named Jeff, and he spelled it with a G.
I believe it's pronounced Geoff.
Oh, that's not what he told me. Do you think he was making fun of me?
I think he was.
That wasn't very nice.
It's not nice to make fun of half-orcs.
Oh.
You should go find him and crush his bones.
I think he's inside. I saw him.
All right, roll me a persuasion check.
And
So
I'm going to be
Hamilton-
like tugging on Roxy's cloak while she does that, and I'm going to give you guidance, so give you an extra D4.
oh yay!
Yeah, I don't know if I could actually assist here, but I could, since I have the message cantrip, I could pretend that like I'm like talking on my message cantrip with like, it is Geoff. Geoff is the guy that's messing with her friend. We gotta get like, and he's like waving the invitations. I don't know what that helps.
That's a 17 with the guidance.
The half-orc, Thelonious sighs and says, fine. Just don't tell anyone that I let you in with a goat.
I won't tell anyone. Thank you. Thank you.
As you walk in, you just hear somebody say, hey, look, they're going in with a goat.
It's not even
She's
a real
just
goat.
Yeah, it's a person. He's just polymorphed.
I could cast
By Geoff,
calm
actually.
emotions on those people who are upset about the goat, so they're cool with it. I don't know if it's worth burning a second level spell slot, but we could.
I mean, if you'll ever see them again, what are the odds?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be inside in 20 minutes. Maybe
20 minutes,
It's-
hours.
It's fine. Let them be mad about it. It's good for you to be a little angry sometimes.
Oh man, if I had the time, I'd rewrite the complete ending to this game just so they were the villains.
They're the big bad.
Yes.
As you go in, you see it's a rather swanky ordeal. People are laughing. They're mincing over not low-price wine, not high-price wine, but mid-tier wine. There are a variety of cheeses, but not too many. basically, you would say this is a perfectly acceptable party, all things considered.
Is there any beer or pasta or meatballs or red sauce?
I found the whiskey.
As Handleton helps himself to a whiskey, Roxy, you see there are steins of beer with meatballs and spaghetti just tossed into it haphazardly.
I actually really like this. This should be great.
It tastes terrible. You regret it. It tastes...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
While we're wandering around, I would like to try to pickpocket a weapon,
Mhm.
a rapier or a short sword, preferably.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I can do that. That is a 17.
Okay, now roll me a D percentile.
Oh boy.
Because I still have
This is
one.
all I'm rolling.
I still have one.
This
of
is
these
all I'm
slides.
rolling. It's 2%. That's a 56.
56. Oh.
We missed it, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, an explosion fills the area within 20 feet of you as you go to
Just
steal.
soft reset you. How are you exploding?
As you pull a guard's, it is like pulling the pin out of a grenade. As you pull this rapier out of a guard's sword belt, and he just explodes. Just
I think my new friend is defective.
the good news is, okay.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Pacey immediately puts the sword behind his back.
Everyone is looking at you right now, Pacey. Like the band's like hit a sour note. Everyone's looking at you. Where there was once a man, there's now just like a blackened mark on the floor.
I
He must have been very sick.
Your
I've
goat is
still got
faint
that
again.
second level cast of Calm Emotions.
How many
It's
people
just
can
like-
you cast it on?
Oh boy, it's a 60-foot radius, I think.
Okay, that might come in
or
handy.
no, a 20-foot radius.
What an explosive entrance from our out-of-town friend.
You know, and meanwhile, so Handleton's like gesturing and casting Calm Emotions, and he's also going to gesture and prestidigitate away the scorch marks on the floor.
Okay.
Roxy's
Um,
quietly offering funeral rites. Like, I'm offering you blessings and guidance as your soul begins its new journey across the Lasagna Bridge.
the good news is I rolled for the entire group. Everyone seems to accept this. They're like, yeah, that does happen all the time.
It's Marcia Bay. These things happen.
People just explode. The band continues playing. You now have a rapier. Yeah, you're waving it around. Comet, what is Comet doing at this moment?
Ooh. Probably going around and seeing if there are any, like, if there's any, like, small insects that they're serving. So you just, like...
They are not, but there is an unattended garbage can that has many small insects around it.
I'm diving straight for that garbage can.
You'd hear to upper middle class folks saying, and then I told those geckos, no, I haven't seen a little gecko looking for his home.
I instantly ignore it. I'm going straight for the insects.
Okay. Pippa, what is Pippa doing at this moment?
Pippa is walking, well, riding her goat around, being like, "Hey, where's the jousting tournament? Where?
Oh, it's out
Somebody
back.
tell. Okay,
Oh, you
cool.
brought your own goat.
Yeah.
All right. Here, you'll need this, and he kind of reaches into his coat and starts getting this extendable lance, and he hands it to you.
Cool. All all right. Is there money to be won in it? I really need some money.
Yeah, there's 20,000 gold.
Cool. You all don't need me, right?
We do need the goat.
But why?
Sorry, this is strict BYOG rules.
Do you still want? Do you want him to be a goat, or do you want him to be something? Do I know if Lancelot likes being a goat? Do you think Lancelot would be braver if he was something other than a goat?
Oh, is he gonna faint while I'm jousting? That doesn't seem safe.
I'm a little worried about that, but I can maybe fix that. But I also would like to know what Lancelot wants.
Well, I can't talk to him. Hey, what do you want? Do you want to not be a goat anymore?
That's very non-committal.
Does anybody speak stinky goat?
He seems to take offense to being called stinky.
Because I am an Oath of the Ancients paladin, I cast Speak with Animals, and I say, "Hi, Lancelot.
Hey.
Do you like being a goat?"
Ain't nothing finer than being a goat.
Okay. Do you want to be a more brave goat, or do you like you? Because it's okay. Like, it's good to like yourself. That's important. It's good to be.
You say I'm not brave?
I think you're very brave. I just want to make sure that you're happy with you.
Fainting goats is a very common genetic disorder that happens whenever a goat is surprised. Anyone who rolled a 17 on a medicine check should be able to tell you that.
I have a -1 to my intelligence modifier, so if he told me, I probably forgot.
That's very fair.
I just do you want that? Do you like that genetic? Do you? Because if you, I want you to be you, but I want you to be the best you.
Can you turn me into a person?
Do you want to be a person?
Can you turn me into a person?
In the middle of the party, under a disguise self spell, Roxy pulls out the luck long sword and I rolled a 4 on a D4, so uses one of the 4 charges on this sword to cast the wish spell and turn Lancelot into a person.
Lancelot, before you, a flowing mane of hair, just chiseled jaws, arms for days.
Still on his back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he probably fell off now, unless he was holding on to her.
There is now a very naked Lancelot standing in the middle of the room, and he just says, "See you later, suckers," and he goes running out. But as he gets to the doorway, he faints.
Does have a nice, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your goat.
How am I supposed to enter the jousting tournament now?
Well, he would have fainted. I mean, you could see. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Do you want me to wish you another goat?
No. You might have more important needs for it.
There's nothing in the rules that says your goat can't be a human.
Does anyone have a cloak or something? He's very naked.
Yeah, no, he is just snake out right now.
So Handleton does have a cloak, but he also has a 6-foot piece of fabric that he just rolls out like a tarp over the guy.
Oh, is this a toga party?
Yeah, what does that do exactly, GM?
The Cloak of Many Fashions?
No, the Well of Many Worlds.
Oh, the Well of Many Worlds opens
a 6-foot in diameter circular sheet of fine black cloth that folds up to the dimensions of a handkerchief. He whips it out of his handkerchief pocket, covers him with it, and apparently it creates a 2-way portal to another world or plane of existence. The DM decides where it leads.
All right.
You're destroying.
I got it!
In the middle of this party where there's already been one fatality, a portal opens up. This aperture is with a bright flash, and there is just the sound of clanking gears and grinding.
Pacey, it kind of sounds like you.
Pacey, this does sound very familiar. In fact, it is almost like a call home. As this continues, you see you see Lancelot get kind of sucked in to this portal, and you see what looks to be these floating islands in the sky on the other side of this portal, each one kind of gear shaped in rough approximation, each one connected with another little island, each one kind of clicking into place along the teeth. Oh, Boosaurus just donated $15. Chaos, please.
Because we need more of that.
Who has not rolled yet? Who would like to roll? Tyran, you rolled. You quarreled everyone with arrows.
That's true.
Okay.
I like chaos. It's my name. That's a 75.
75.
Thank you for chaos. I love
Thank
it.
you for the chaos, Boosaurus. 75. Okay. 3 giant wasps appear within 10 feet of you. They are under your command.
Oh.
Wow, that worked out better than I thought it was gonna. That's great.
Oh, Pippa, do you want to ride a wasp?
Or 3. You can do like pod racing where you've got them on like.
Yeah.
Now this is fun.
This is fun, isn't it?
Okay.
This is D&D.
Okay. Larry, Terry, and Stu, this is my friend Peppa, and you're gonna like chariot her around, and it's gonna be really, really fun, okay?
Oh, and they just swarm Pippa.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Friend.
I'm gonna like put one foot on one and one on the other, and just like,
And the third one for balance.
yep.
For steering.
One hand on the lance, the other one kind of...
Ah!
Now you can enter the jousting. And if you miss, they can sting. Does that break the rules? I don't think it matters.
There are no rules in goat jousting.
That's the first rule of goat jousting.
Oh, I've never done goat jousting. I think I would break a goat.
They make rather large goats.
I'm like 300 pounds with my armor.
All right, fair.
While I am fawning over this goat jousting, Comet, as you are tummy deep in garbage, you recall you were supposed to be looking for an arts dealer.
Oh, yeah. I'll peek out.
Mhm.
Is there anyone who looks like an arts dealer?
What do you think an arts dealer looks like?
Ooh.
They typically don't have sashes that say arts dealer on it.
No, that would be very helpful, though.
Typically, but this one does.
Just behind you, you can see Pippa in the middle of the tournament, just knocking people off their horses as she swoops in and out.
You look very, very fancy in your robe. You look like you could be an arts dealer. Take the floaty gear place, pretend that's an art exhibit, and see if you can trick the dealer over.
Sort of like look, and then I sort of look to Pacey, and I show the, like, it's one of the invitations, right, that has the information on it. I just show it to Pacey, not really sure what I should be doing. It's just like
Written on the back of one of the invitations, Pacey, are instructions that it has been narrowed down to one of 5 identical quintuplets.
Of course.
They are gnomes. Their names are Puddles, Pickles, Sprinkles, Sparkles, and Flapjack.
Well, as an auto gnome, hopefully I'll have some sort of rapport with them. I go gnome hunting.
Okay. Roll me a quick investigation check. And while you do that, what is Handleton doing at the moment?
So Handleton has a lot of money, and it doesn't really have much use for it, other than just like he's jangling the coins around in his pockets and acting drunk. He's got the big overpour of whiskey, and he knows very little about the art world, but he knows that art dealers' primary prey are rich drunk people. So he's just trying to look stately, but a little disheveled. Like, I should be here, but maybe I should have gone home a little earlier. But I've still got these pockets full of money. Like, and he's like, you know, I don't know what to do about my foyer. I had a piece there that's no longer fashionable, and I just don't know what will be in fashion this season. And while my wife insists she knows, I feel it would be far more appropriate if I bought something first and then she justified it to me later. And he can't do an aristocratic accent at all, and it's like, but the money is real.
Oh yeah. As you were making these proclamations, Handleton, a rich person, or rather, somebody else attending this Silverstone party, kind of puts down their punch and says, well, if you've got money, you should probably try talking with the, we just got a donation for $29 for More Chaos as a Treat by Dork Lord Canada. I'll say that's 2 more rolls on the Chaos table.
Dork Lord Canada, you say? I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Where can I find him?
Where can I find him? The aristocrat says, you should speak to the arts dealer. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but I can tell you that his name contains a double letter.
A double letter?
This is an important clue in narrowing down just which one of the identical quintuplets he is.
I've been drinking a little bit much. I don't suppose you have a second clue or some sort of writing slate upon which I might have a third clue.
If you want a second clue, his name, the gnome with a name containing you is not the arts dealer.
Wow! This has been a most more effective conversation than I expected. Thank you, good sir.
No worries. And, sir, if you're not too busy, could you pick up your aperture to another dimension while you're at it?
Oh, no problem.
And then he, he flicks it, and like the 6 feet diameter thing turns into like a handkerchief. He, puts it back in his handkerchief pocket, and now there's like a naked man there again.
No, I was going to say there is just a blood smear where a naked man once was.
Oh, he's just gone.
Second fatality.
Digitation.
And
meanwhile, Roxy's looking at Comet, going, "Did you know Handleton was married? I didn't. He's never mentioned it this whole time."
Handleton just assumes that if you're wealthy enough, somebody will marry you. He's not actually married, but that's part of
exceptionally well. He's exceptionally well.
And Roxy's not bright enough to understand that he's lying.
Pippa, can you make me a quick animal handling check? You are outside. You are, you are challenging people's preconceptions about goat jousting by using wasps.
I rolled a 3.
One of the wasps goes flying.
One for each wasp.
I did have speak with animals, so could I have instructed them? Could I have given her advantage with my speak with animals up? You could say no.
We've come too far.
It's fine. The thought of her just flying backwards and hitting the ground after falling off one of the wasps is just too priceless of a.
One of the goat knights clops his goat over to you and says, my lady, it seems like you need something to soothe your poor shattered ego here. Perhaps a piece of art. You should speak to the art dealer. I don't know his name, but I do know that the gnome with a name starting with S is not the art dealer.
Okay, so no S's. K.
No,
K.
starting with an S.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a very. What's your goat's name?
Why this is I was going to say Piddles, but he doesn't like that name.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
So instead, his name is Wonderful Bill.
Oh, hi, Bill. That's a very wonderful goat. Actually, it's a good name.
Bill gives you his little hoof. A little bisected hoofs to shake.
She's sitting there mentally plotting how she's gonna steal Bill later.
Bill's just like he's.
So she's gonna run in and find her friends. Hey! The gnome we are looking for does not have a name that starts with an S.
Well, then it's not Slapjack.
It certainly isn't. Slapjack's their older brother. He's not a quintuplet. Roxy, as you are enjoying your glass of marinara and beer, a rather well-to-do couple says, now I'm telling you, the gnome whose name contains the letter I is not the arts dealer.
Do you? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I. Do you remember their names? Because there was a lot, and they came really fast, and I have a -1 intelligence modifier.
Oh, there's Puddles.
Puddles?
There's Puddles, Pickles, Sprinkles, Sparkles, and Flapjack.
So there's no you.
I think it's gotta be.
I get Puddles.
It could be Flapjack.
Is there
got a
two
double
P's
letter,
in Flapjack?
and it's got a U.
Yeah,
Well, there's two
Flapjack
A's, but
could have two C's.
unless they mean
Flapjack.
Flapjack is a double letter that's next to each
Yeah, it's
other, or
gotta-
just there's two A's in Flapjack.
My head hurts. I'm gonna drink more
I think
marinara
Flapjack
sauce.
is the only one that might be because the U's and the S's disqualify the others.
Well, Pacey has been hunting for gnomes, and I got a 24 in my investigation check. So, have I found a
There you
gnome?
go.
Saucefire would totally start Flapjack's name with 2 F's. Like
Flapjack.
Flapjack.
Well, let's go over the
Maybe it
quiz
starts
we
with a PH.
have. The arts dealer's name contains a double letter. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's right beside each other, just that it's a double letter.
Okay.
That's normally what it means.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not what it normally means. It just means that it has 2 letters.
Oh yeah, it that's normally what it means, a double letter.
Look, maybe in Nashville, Tennessee.
we're simple people. We have 2 L's next to each other in Phil, and that's how we keep it.
That's how we like it. The gnome has a name. The gnome with a name containing U is not the arts dealer. The gnome with a name starting with an S is not the arts dealer. The gnome whose name contains the letter I is not the arts dealer. And then maybe there's one more clue. Who knows?
Are we trying to be sneaky about this? Are we not? Are they not supposed to know that we're that we're looking for the arts dealer? Was that part of this? Does anyone remember?
Pacey is not being sneaky, so
Okay.
he's just
Pacey?
going on art. I am looking for art. Who has
Yeah.
the art?
Do you have like can you just like loudspeaker? Can I just pick up Pacey and just be like, excuse me, may we speak to the arts dealer?
Yes, for 5 silver, I
A
can
butler
increase
approaches.
my value.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say a butler approaches you, Roxy, and says, "Well, I don't know the name of the arts dealer, but I can tell you the gnome with a name ending in KLES is not the arts dealer."
So it's Sprinkles?
It's already been Flapjack.
It's already been Flapjack.
Sprinkles?
Can you
I'm
direct
looking
us to Pancake?
Oh, he
Sprinkles?
was right over there in the back room, showing some items to the wealthy Prince Rupert.
Oh.
Oh, there's a prince. That's intimidating. Does
Pacey
anyone
has
want to
his-
go talk to a prince?
Make way for art. We need to get to the art.
Oh, just
And I'll be
just
waddling.
$10.
I'm going to waddle behind Pacey.
Well, I'm being lifted up over Roxy at the moment.
I picture it being like one of those like 80s 90s synths where it has like the police siren.
Pacey has his guitar out and is playing, you know.
He has one of those visor shades.
Yeah. Big shoulder pad jacket on.
As you are kind of shouldering your way through the crowd, you get to the back room. You see this is like a cigar lounge. It is where you were pointed to by one of the many staff members, but the room is empty.
Dave's.
Yes, Dave the
Dave's.
butler.
Never mind.
Save for 2 lit cigars that are still in the ashtray.
Do you think there's a hidden door?
I can search for a hidden door for 1 gold piece.
You just got 10,000 gold. Why are
But I could have 10,001 gold.
Do you have like a cool sonar thing? Can you like
Yes, I definitely have that.
Okay, then here.
All right, and Pacey will do an investigation because
All right.
you didn't have the sonar.
Roll me an investigation check.
Well, I'm quite good at investigation. And
The cigar's
I
any
did-
good?
I did not roll very well. I got a 10.
Yay! You found the window. You open it up. You assume it's
Yeah.
I mean, you're smart enough to know it's not a hidden door, but you're opening and closing it just to be sure.
This is a window.
I have magic awareness. Can I turn that on to see if I see any magical like hidden doors or anything, or like anything?
As your eyes kind of attune to looking for magic, you see there is a little kind of doorway silhouette around one of the bookcases.
Cool. I'm gonna point. There's a door there. It's not very well hidden. You just gotta look through your third eye.
Pacey immediately walks over and says, "Yes, the door is right here. I agree. I found it."
I concur.
Roxy bends way down looking for Pippa's third eye.
It's metaphorical.
Oh, well, you have really pretty eyes, so I just wasn't sure if there was baby. Okay.
You're hard to be mad at.
I've been told that.
What is Comet doing at this moment?
I'd like to think that as soon as Pippa pointed at the bookcase, that was like a command to go and charge. So he instantly dived at the bookcase and is like, clamp on one of the shelves.
As you go to clamp with your little gecko mouth, it does not find any purchase upon a shelf. Instead, you just go right through it, tumbling down a rather darkened, torchlit staircase.
And so it's just, as soon as that happens, there's the fading.
Comet turned invisible.
I think he just went through the door.
Oh, we should go check on him. Tromp.
He's probably dead.
Would you like me to print a will?
Yeah. Would
I
you
got
like
gentle
information about local
repose.
cemeteries?
We can make his corpse last longer.
Go the rest of adventure with just Tire Hand dead. No.
Oh, it's like the cremation of Sam McGee. Yeah, we'll just lash him to the sleigh and go for it.
Are we doing a weekend of birdies? Please tell me we're doing a weekend at Bernie's now.
If you'd like to do a weekend at Bernie's, please give me 1 gold piece.
As you make your way down this spiral staircase, you find Comet crumpled at the bottom of it. Comet, you have taken, okay, that's not too bad, 5 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Worse things have happened to me.
I mean, you got rained with arrows.
That
I
is
was
true.
gonna say,
That happened
how are
just
you
today.
doing on health?
Oh, wait,
Because I got cure wounds.
Yeah.
I have 2
is
more rolls on
everyone-
the table of chaos, so Comet, can you roll me a D percentile?
I would love to roll you a D percentile. That's a 1.
A 1. Okay. Here we go. Okay, not too bad. You are now surrounded with music. You have your own theme song.
Yeah.
Everyone can hear it. It is audible up to 60 feet. And I will let you decide the kind of the tempo and the style.
So it's going to be very Sailor Moon transform music, because at this point I would like to use one of my wild shape forms to cast let's see, it's a starry form, and I'm going to take the chalice form so that I can cast a spell to restore hit points on myself. So it's very much, I'm just like suddenly sparkling and glowing all over. The blue skin's all just dotted up with constellations.
Oh, nice.
And my long cloak that I have is also, it has like all these little star constellations on it. They start like turning gold. So it's like a silver gold just vibe. And then I'm just like, I stand up and then I take my big stick and I just wave it around and cast Healing Word on myself, and it's just glitter.
Glitter.
Roxy's eyes are just.
And as
That was incredible.
and I will say, because actually, you know what? I will save this last table of chaos roll I have. I gotta ration them off. You never know when it's gonna come in handy. As you wander through,
I will say real quick, Roxy's just gonna drop 15 points of healing onto herself because she's taking a lot of hits. Her new friend keeps exploding.
Yeah, I mean, it happens quite frequently.
To be fair, I didn't explode. I made someone else explode.
I mean, that's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Is there anyone else who's not topped off? Because it's while I'm still in chalice form. I could use.
I could take 6.
All right, so I will.
Healing.
I will go over to Handleton and I will cast a Healing Word. And then with the chalice, so you get 7 hit points back.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful word!
Hey.
And then I go and I walk up to Pacey and I druid craft a flower and I put it in the coin slot. And then I walk away.
It's jammed up the coin slot. I'm going to explode again. As you put the flower into the coin slot, you just hear, "Oh, I would not do that, mon ami. No, no, no. Also, you are very loud, see?" And as you turn around, there's a little candelabra that's talking to you.
The theme music's still going?
Oh, yeah.
And Roxy in a dress, clank, 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 clank.
Yes, how are you doing, mon cher?
That's talking, right? It's not just me.
No, the arts dealer, he deals exclusively in oddities such as myself.
You're very cool.
I think
I've
so
never met a
myself.
talking candelabra before.
I've never met whatever you are before.
Oh,
And I drop the disguise self.
Oh, you
I'm
are
a
the
half-orc.
paladin of the flying spaghetti monster, of course.
you know
Yes.
not a lot of people know the flying spaghetti monster here.
Are his candles lit?
Oh, yeah.
I go up and I just start like rubbing my hands and going to one of the candles.
Yes,
I'm
stop.
naturally attracted to heat.
He burns you with it. Oh,
No, I actually enjoy that because it's
$15 for the super cool starry gecko. we'll say that is a common magic item. If you could roll me a d10.
I would love to roll a d10.
Huzzah!
That's a 7.
That is a... You get a veteran's cane.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Maybe it's just like a sword cane?
That'd be pretty interesting.
He's like, yeah, it's mon ami, take this, yes? And he hands you a veteran's cane. I don't know what it does, I'm just a candelabra.
I nibble on in the middle like a stick.
It breaks in the middle.
Oh no!
Oh no, my magic item! Oh,
My magic item!
$15.69 for chaos! Thank you, Delg. Let's get that. As soon as you bite into it... actually, no, we'll save that for a comedically appropriate moment. But as you bite into it, it tastes like a veteran's cane.
Ooh.
Anyways, you've come to rescue me, yes?
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Do you need to be rescued?
Who doesn't?
That's very
Oh.
fair.
You see, the proprietor of this estate is turning party guests into animated furniture. Because he's
That's not very cool.
no, he's really weird.
Do you know his name?
Yes, it is. Come here. Allons-y, maintenant. Viens ici, viens ici. It's Prince Rupert.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Sparkles.
Oh, no, he's all right. He's jealous of his brother, but he's all right.
Prince,
Alright.
Prince Rupert. Okay. Prince Rupert is turning people into furniture, and that's bad. And you don't... Were you always a candelabra?
Well, no, he's taking the souls of party guests, mixing them up using foul alchemy, and then putting them into candelabras. And other furniture, I don't know.
That's not very nice.
He's doing it without permission.
Consent's really important.
Yes. But yes, after that, he's just been putting us here in the dungeon. I don't even get to light stuff upstairs.
Oh. That's very sad, actually.
That must really burn.
Hey, you watch it.
I'm sorry, we didn't
Sure, you
we didn't give you the microtransaction to do a joke.
Yeah. I did
sure you
not
could
give you
wax on about-
microtransaction for sass.
I'm sure you could wax on about how upset you are for a very long time.
Even though I'm taking this very personally.
Burning you at both ends.
Could you shed some light on where the art dealer is?
But now I don't want to help you. You'll have to go through this whole adventure yourself.
Comet put out his flames.
So Comet at that instruction looks in through his spell list and is not really sure what to do. He has produce flames, so instead of like tamping them down, he just get really big.
Okay. He's like, aha, I like this. This is exactly the opposite of what he wanted me to do. And then he starts burning you,
rubbing-
Pacey, with one of the candles, one of the wicks.
I'm just, as that's happening, I'm just rubbing my hands, just like warming up because
Pippa,
there's no heat down here.
Pippa, could you roll me a D percentile?
Yep, I sure can.
Hooray!
There's a lot of fear in that.
Mm-hmm.
80.
80? What's the worst that could happen with an 80?
Uh-huh.
Doodly-doo. No, it'll be fine. Okay. You know what? This is actually kind of appropriate. Yeah, you become unable to walk. You much like a fainting goat, you just kind of
Are you okay?
What do you do? What? Is somebody turning me into furniture? I don't like this.
Oh no, maybe we should hurry. We don't want Peppa to become.
As you look at your hands, you can see they are slowly turning into stone.
No.
There's now a statue of Pippa just in the middle end. The candelabra says, "That was not me. I did not know I could do that."
This is bad, right?
This does seem most unopportune.
Comet, you're nature-y. Can you do?
I'll take my stick and I'll tap the statue.
It shatters. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't prepare a backup character.
After a few minutes, you begin to slowly turn back into a Pippa.
We didn't wait for you though. We've just like we moved on. God. I was gonna say we've been dragging you with a rope. I've got 50 feet of hempen rope. We're just dragging her down the stairs. But I just don't put the.
Like the statue chipped a little bit, and then Roxy's like, "No, we have to carry her because this is clearly the prince's fault, and we have to go find the." Just carries underarm.
Every locked door we get to, we're using her to bash in the door. We have broken through 8 doors by the time you wake up.
I was gonna think like maybe you've given up this life of adventuring. You just have Pippa in like a centerpiece.
We put like seasonal clothing on it, so it's like a little Christmas hat at Christmas time when Pirate Palooza rolls around again. Pirate hat.
We had Comet Druid craft some really cute little like flowers and wreaths for you.
Oh yeah,
an apple in her mouth.
Yeah.
Why am I missing fingers and toes? What did you all do to me?
We got cure wounds for that.
No, they put the fingers back on with like glue, but they're backwards.
No, it's gold. It's very Japanese.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So now I have some extra rings. It's fine. It's fine.
The candelabra just says, "I saw him take an art dealer down here. Now, I don't know the art dealer's name, but I can tell you there is a U in his name."
A U?
Oh, sorry,
oh good.
I haven't been.
Some of these people are lying to us. Okay, it's one of those puzzles. There are 8 people who will give you clues. Some of us only tell the truth, and some of us only lie.
No, that was just me being silly. He's like, "Yes, he took the art dealer down here. Flapjack, I think, was his name. He looked like one of those identical gnomes that were upstairs. I wonder if they're related."
Just a coincidence. Yeah. We all look alike to you, don't we?
You're a robot. I have more in common with you than I do with gnomes.
Is this like a 5-foot candelabra or like a short one? Is this like a table candelabra?
It's a table candelabra, yeah.
I mean, we can carry him. Does he want to come? My multi-candlelit friend, would you like to accompany us deeper into this place?
Oh, yes, I've always wanted to live a life of adventure.
So yeah, Hamilton's gonna just pick up the candelabra, and we can continue this chat as if he has any more clues while we're proceeding through the dungeon basement. I don't know. I think rich people have basements, but sometimes also dungeons. I'm not good at.
I've seen Eyes Wide Shut. They only have dungeons.
At what point does a basement become a dungeon? Right? There's kind of that like.
There's consent involved in that.
LB Hackemup just donate $20. Help for the GM. Thank you. I needed LB. I got 3 advantages and 1 table of chaos roll, and also 2 disadvantages.
I dropped myself an advantage because Jester Deadeye gave me one a while back.
Aw, thank you, Jester Jedi.
Thank you, Jester.
Thank you, Jester. As you go in deeper through this dungeon, and it very much is a dungeon. There are prison cells, there are racks, there are Iron Maidens. There is
excellent
a room that is just filled with vacation photos, and you have to walk through that room. And really,
is there like a magic mouth that's just like telling? And then we went here.
Yeah, this is me next to Mount Rushmore. sorry, this is me in Waterdeep. By the Spire of the Morning. No, you have to go through there. You have to look at every picture to open the door up. And eventually you get in there. You get into an antechamber. Circular in size, about 60 feet across. And in the center, there's a man wearing a purple robe. And in a small cage hanging above a bubbling cauldron is a small gnome wearing a little suit, with a little flapjack on his lapel, a little silver flapjack. And he's caught up there, and the person in the purple robe has a chin that kind of looks like it could be used to shovel snow. It is just it is a powerful chin. Snow is kind of like frozen water, Tyrannosaurus. I know you live in Texas.
These context clues don't help me, but I'll just take your word for it.
Are we talking like a Prince or like a Farquaad?
We're talking like Habsburg jawline. There's just like whoosh down.
Gaston or
who here has seen Starship Troopers? Yeah, Johnny Rico. It is like dimple-chinned. Just it is like it is made of Gibraltar. It looks like it could part the oceans. It is just a powerful chin. And he is currently stirring this bubbling cauldron. And the gnome is like, why are you doing this to me? And the man says, because I'm really weird. And that is where we will...
I have to ask, is the theme music still going?
It is still going.
Is it turned to sneaky?
No, it is not. It is just in full blast the whole
curious.
time.
But what will happen next? We'll have to find out after a short break. But don't go anywhere unless to grab a drink or grab a friend or grab a snack. This is Mercy Road 4, raising money for Child's Play charity. Don't go nowhere. Oh gosh, don't go anywhere. Yeah. Oh gosh, they can still hear us. Oh no, they can hear me.
Terrible.
No,
Yeah,
what
so-
did I just tell you?
Terrible.
Of all the things you
Tyron,
could
you can
have
get a cream from your doctor. It'll clear that right up.
said. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mercy Road for the Wishing Crown. When we last left our plucky adventurers, they were on the lookout for an arts dealer to get a clue about, oh, there's a little cat. And this little cat pointed them in the direction of a talking candelabra, who pointed them in the direction of someone else. It turns out the arts dealer has been kidnapped by some guy named Prince Rupert, who's turning people into animated furniture because he's really weird. And where we last left off, the poor arts dealer, whose name was Flapjack, which we determined after many hours of hair-raising adventures, is being dangled over a cauldron of bubbling fluid. But yes, Comet, you see poor little Flapjack going, "Hi, it's me, Flapjack the arts dealer. What are you doing?" And he's saying, "I'm going to turn you into furniture that can talk."
I'd like to think that the Comet theme music, which is still playing, is just slowly getting louder and louder and louder as we get over, and wondering if the guy stirring the pot is eventually going to notice at one point or another.
Oh no! It's an adventurer!
How far away are we from the pot?
About 30 feet. It's a...
You know what? You know what works at about 30 feet is shaped water.
Oh.
So
Ooh,
provided
yeah.
there are no creatures in the water right now, I can freeze it.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm gonna come in and be like, everybody chill down a bit, and just cast that. So like whatever he's stirring with is just frozen. I'm hoping he needs that to cast. Like that's his like casting ladle or something.
My
And
that was just
casting
his
ladle!
lunch.
Yeah, now he can't do magic. Saved the day, everybody.
Yeah.
We're good.
My soup ladle! I was going to make dinner with this!
It's really smart. And Roxy's gonna pull out her sword and say, "I wish you were less weird."
His chin gets slightly smaller.
Oh.
I have an appropriate chin!
Does that make you happy?
No! I'm only happy when I turn people into furniture!
I should have been more specific.
I
Yes!
feel like we should bring like psychological counselors or something with us when we do these. Like, I don't feel equipped to teach this guy how to be happy.
Would you like some referrals to some counselors in the area?
Well, wait,
I think
you're a
he should
Pacey,
pick.
aren't you?
Yes.
How much do I have to pay you in order to betray your friends?
Calculating. I'm sorry. Part of my programming is to not betray my friends.
Oh, that's a very big relief.
Are these people actually your friends?
Oh,
Pacey looks around and says, "At least one of them is."
What if you just betray the other ones?
That would upset the one that is my friend.
I don't think it would. Have you ever betrayed any of your friends before? She might
I've
like
never
it.
had a friend before.
I'm your friend.
Roxy
You can't
just
betray me.
bursts into tears. Just absolutely bursts into tears and just like bear hugs Pacey. Just I'm so happy we sure because
You hear
sure
like
we-
metal
and it's
crunching.
metal clanking on metal. Yeah. The strainer is just like banging against Pacey's head. It sounds terrible.
Donk, 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 donk.
Just these big, horrible sobs.
Stop crying! Stop crying! He's kidnapping me! You can see that he's dragging the cage. He has lowered the cage down. Lowered it down. He's now dragging the cage. complete with Flapjack the Arts Dealer into a back room. And as he is leaving, he just says, if you want to die, be my guest. And the furniture around you just starts advancing upon you.
Roxy, it sounds like you're starting a combat. Would you like some assistance?
You might need to roll for initiative.
Oh.
But first, Joe Hill, can you, or Joe Hills, can you roll me a...
Yeah, I was gonna say Stephen King's son is Joe Hill. I
Yeah,
am legally
yeah,
distinct from him. Please, I don't need that kind of heat.
It has been 8 hours. Give me a break.
Yeah. Tell his attorney that.
Could you roll me a D percentile?
I can. I've got those right here.
Yeah.
That is a 51.
51. I mean, of all the 50s, that is my favorite one. Okay. Okay. For the next minute, you can dash as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Ooh.
Oh.
That might make it look like there's like almost 2 of me.
If only we had
Yeah.
enough to represent that.
Oh.
If only we could represent that somehow.
That's why it's plural. Because there's 2 Joes.
You figured it out.
I figured out the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Initiative, please.
I got an 11.
I'm still very busy hugging Pacey because I got a 2.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with getting a 2.
I got a 14.
14.
Joe Hills got a 14. Pippa got a 4.
The theme music's still blasting because I got a 22.
All right.
Comet is on it.
Comet is on it.
And what did I get? Oh, that's not bad because I didn't roll the bean 20 this time. Okay, it is going
I
to
do make cursed dice.
apparently usually it rolls the opposite way. Usually they are baked beans because they roll so hot. But it will be going Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Handleton.
Whoa.
Pippa. I for some reason I wrote down half of you with your character names and half of you with your internet names. Sorry. It will go Comet. Handleton. Oh gosh, it's already starting to happen. The animated furniture, Pacey, Pippa, then Roxy. Comet, take us away.
So is there any particular piece of furniture that looks much more menacing than the rest?
There is an Iron Maiden, a bookshelf, and a Chesterfield.
Ooh. So Comet is going to summon a fiery blade in one hand, and then he's going to, with a very pronounced cast a flame blade and try and swing at the Chesterfield.
Not the Chesterfield.
Not the Chesterfield.
Yeah, swing away.
It's my favorite type of field.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
What did Chester ever do?
It does hit.
That's true.
They always say that the Chesters are the besters.
The Chester drawers of the Chesterfields take 15 fire damage.
You don't even know what a Chesterfield is, do you?
I really don't.
It is like a couch.
Okay.
It's a Canadian word for couch.
All right.
Marcia Bay is in southern Faerun.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it's like they're Ontario?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Windsor, Ontario. You know how it's technically
okay.
South of Detroit? Yeah.
All right, and that's it.
All right. How much damage did you do?
15 points of fire damage.
Oh, nice. Against that poor Chesterfield. All right. Handleton, I somehow turned a J into an H, and it just looks like the Prince symbol. So it is your turn.
Fantastic. Okay.
Actually,
Are any
formerly
of
known
these
as
pieces
Prince
of furniture? Are any of these pieces of furniture clustered at all in, like, let's say a 5-foot radius of each other? Like, if I wanted to hit 2 of them with one spell, maybe?
If you were attempting to do that, I would say you could probably hit the Iron Maiden and the bookcase.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would love to hit the Iron Maiden and the bookcase. So, Handleton is going to cast.
Whoa! Iron Maiden, I hope you're prepared for Snylock's Snowball Swarm.
And that's 3d6 of damage. So I've got 3 total hit score and a Panko here.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow, one of those just fell right out. That would have been a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 and 5 and 6. So that's, I don't know,
13?
13 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 13 points of damage. All right, well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You can dash as a free action, or as a bonus
Yeah, you know,
action.
I mean, you know what? I think, like, this is intentionally supposed to be a distraction as the guy's running off with Flapjack. So, not that Handleton wants to split the party, but he's also not going to bother sticking around for this. So, he's going straight to the door that the other guy ran through.
All right. As you dash out the door, Handleton, you see he has gotten onto a boat. Were this a 90s action movie, it would be a speedboat. Instead,
is there a second boat?
Or there is a second boat. It is a more of a raft, and the water it breaks onto is the sewage of Marcia Bay. For anyone who's been in the sewers of Marcia Bay, they are confusingly spacious, with well-lit torches along all the ends and sides, and walkways on either side large enough to ride a cart down.
So, you know, Handleton's going to yell, like,
Hey, he's escaping via the sewerage route.
It's
he's also
compass.
surprised that these aren't, like, methane lamps, because that would make more sense than torches that you have to swap out.
Yep.
There's probably free methane in the sewer.
So somebody here is swapping out those torches. That's their job.
That's I mean, I see why you need to have jobs for people, but, like, sometimes it feels like you can do better.
Look,
and that's my turn. He's just going to be troubled by that.
it puts turnips on somebody's table, so that's what's important.
I have a turnip bag. I was so excited about getting the candelabras. I didn't.
We can go on break again.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But that was the other thing I wanted to run off screen to get, and I was like, no, he's going to panic if I run off screen. It's fine. Keep going. It's somebody else's turn.
It's somebody else's turn. All right. It is the furniture's turn. And because Handleton has run off, let's see. One will attack Pippa. One will attack Comet. And one will attack Pacey. One of you managed to escape any kind of I think that Paladin somehow managed to avoid
no one's
getting
attacking the 6.5-foot paladin who's kneeling and openly weeping is just being ignored.
I mean, if you want, you can probably convince the Chesterfield. Let's see. The Chesterfield is coming for you, Comet, since you attacked it with a flame blade, and it seems to take exception to that. I'm guessing 11 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay, the Chesterfield attempts to Chester upon you, but you are able to swiftly defend yourself. Yeah, probably just by doing that. It doesn't seem like a very... for an animated piece of furniture, it's not that sprightly. The bookcase is going to be attacking you, Pacey. That's
with its knowledge.
That's a 3.
Three doesn't hit.
It just kind of spits a book out. out at your feet, it's how to make friends and influence people. Oh, this is...
Oh, I picked that up.
This is better. This is an 18. Sorry, Pippa.
That certainly hits.
The streak has been broken. I'm going to need you to make a strength check.
At least there is that. Wait, that was a saving throw. Whoops, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Strength athletics.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. 24. Sorry, I was rolled 3 different times there. 24, 18 plus 6.
Okay, sorry. The way you were saying that, I thought it was bad, and I was gonna.
No, I just kept like first I rolled a strength saving throw, and then you're like, wait, and then I rolled the check, and then you're like, wait, athletics.
Yeah,
I was like, cool.
This is what happens when you play D&D for 8 hours.
It's all good. My athletics is much better than my regular strength check, so.
Aw. How many relevant props do you have on hand?
This entire room is like, I don't know, it's kind of a combination of a death trap and a prop library, a prop trap library, if you will.
A death library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a death library.
Yeah, so thwack. This is also a very early edition of that. I should probably take better care of it.
Yeah, but you managed to avoid being ensconced by the Iron Maiden that is attacking you. But you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you're hit with the door.
Nobody told me that this was that kind of party. No.
And the Iron Maiden just laughs in a way that only an Iron Maiden can. That brings us to Pacey.
So,
the
prince says...
I do have one question.
Yep.
What does Pacey stand for?
Oh, Professional Artificial Intelligence, Combat Interaction, and Espionage.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The prince has run off.
Yes.
Would you say that the prince is now more than 20 feet away from Pacey?
He is more than 20 feet away and out of eyesight.
Darn it. Okay. I have something attacking me. Which one's attacking me?
The bookcase.
The bookcase.
And what is a bookcase but a big nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like us cool kids.
What?
How heavy is Pacey?
How heavy is Pacey? I have no idea. I think my size is small. So
because I'm just saying that if you wanted to like hold your turn and you were trying to get somewhere, I could throw you.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hold my turn and get shot because I am being held and squished still. So. I'm just leafing through the book that they dropped.
You're learning how to make friends and influence people.
Yeah.
So much so that you get advantage on your next persuasion check.
Oh, hey. Who's up after me? I'm holding action.
Oh, you're holding action?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Pippa.
Okay, I am going to. So she assumes that the turning to stone thing was a result of whatever the prince is doing. She has no reason to think any different.
Yeah.
So she's just sitting there like, he tried to turn me into a garden gnome, and I am a halfling. And she's gonna rage. Only whenever I rage, I roll on the wild magic table.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Is there a specific one you would like me to use, or would you like me to use the one that's in the player's handbook?
You can use the one in the player's handbook if you want.
Okay.
But I will also give you the option to roll on the table of chaos.
I am happy to roll on the table of chaos.
Yeah?
Yeah. So that was a 20.
Okay, 20. That's the rule for a cubic gate. Okay, with a 20. Okay, here we go. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against non-magical slashing weapons.
Oh, damn. Well, I mean, I don't know how well that'll help me. These seem pretty magical, right? I mean, if they were cursed by magic.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, I am going to pull out my axe, which is named Terabyte, because it's an axe made out of crystal that she got from the Feywild. So it's Terra as in Earth, and then bite. Yeah. Anyway,
Boo.
It's good.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a swing at the Iron Maiden in front of me.
Yeah, swing away.
Okay. Where's my? There we go. Ooh, that is a 25 to hit.
That is a solid hit.
Okay. And let's see. I get a +2 to damage, right? Is that how that? Sorry, I haven't played. Yes, melee damage with strength. So 8 damage.
All right, you just kind of bury the head of Terabyte directly into this Iron Maiden.
But I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna pull it back and swing again.
By all means.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Also a hit.
Okay. And that is another 8 damage. I keep rolling 3s on my damage dice.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So cool beans. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that is my turn.
All right. Then next up is Roxy.
Okay, so Handleton still has her candelabra friend, right?
Yes.
Oh, but how far? You're muted. You
use your sign language, Joe.
Sorry. Yeah. How far did I actually go?
You dashed, which how far is
that? What would that be? Double my run? Well, but like I'm assuming I didn't continue when I got to the sewer. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
30 feet away, so you moved probably about 45 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm still like within earshot. You could yell at me.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Candelabra friend, are these also people who were turned into, or are these like cursed? Are they maybe like, are we hurting people?
Handleton, will you point me in the direction of the paladin? Mon cher, they are people, but they were assholes in real life. Some of them invested in Bitcoin, which is like regular coin, but all based on terrible jokes.
I can't say I mind people investing in small money. That sounds very cute. But okay, that's good to know. Pacey, go do your thing. And I'm going to stand up and chuck the auto gnome in the direction of Handleton.
As the auto gnome leaves the threat range of the bookcase is going to spit a book out. Does a 15 hit?
Doesn't.
All right.
I thought you were rolling to figure out which book it was. I'm looking at my shelf, like, let's see if I have it.
Wait, does it matter if it was Crime and Punishment?
I don't have Dostoevsky. Sorry.
That's a big book.
Rush is kind of out right now. I don't know if you noticed.
As this book just kind of bounces off you, you are propelled into the other room.
All right. Do you want to finish Roxy and then I'll go? Roxy, do you have anything else?
Well, you do, because I might, depending on what you do, I might do your thing.
And so I am now near Handleton.
Yeah, you can see down the sewer.
Can I get to within 20 feet of that boat?
Can I throw him on my turn then? Like, are we just gonna like fucking just like I just scoop him up?
Nobody tosses a dwarf, but everybody tosses the gnome.
Yeah, that's one of the rules. They're made to be as aerodynamic as possible. I mean, on your turn, Handleton, you could.
You have jet boots.
I mean, I can move now. I didn't do anything on my turn, right? So I can just take. So I can run.
Yeah.
I can take the dash action.
Yeah.
Or something. So
And
I just want to get within 20 feet.
Okay, yeah. You run up. You see Prince Rupert. There is a little gnome in a cage. Get me out of here!
So, with my Boots of Levitation, as a bonus action, I can cast the Levitate spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to levitate the boat.
Okay, the boat is now hovering over the water.
And it cannot move without forces acting upon it.
Okay.
So,
all
right.
Then it is all the way. Roxy, was there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Okay, well, I don't know that's really cool. I don't know if there's anything I can do just exactly this turn. I would like to look at these things, and I don't know how they've been animated, but I would like to try and figure out if I can guess if maybe they are maybe fiend or fae.
They are neither.
They're neither. Well, rats. And we have one that's harrying Pippa, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I have a thing, and I'm trying to remember what is. So, Roxy is. Oh, that's an action, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, Roxy is just going to just try to be a big target and just stand there. She will actually pull out Klaupsik, which is her mace, which is Swedish for meatball.
Yep.
And we'll just be like, all right, I can either hold them or I can get over to them on my next turn and make sure that they I can clobber someone. But for right now, I'm just gonna stand here, and anyone who wants to go, I can do a thing next turn. So go, everyone go. That's important. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Comet, it is back to you.
Okay, I think that Comet is just going to continue the same strategy with the Flame Blade on the Chesterfield. So
Chesterfield.
You know what? You did say that Chester was an ass, though. So, I mean, did Chester deserve it? Answers on the back of a postcard. A 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Let's see. Dealing damage, Comet. Let's see. Ooh, that is 11 points of fire damage on the Chesterfield.
Okay, the Chesterfield bursts into flames. One might even say green flames were one part of that fan base.
Green flame.
I would hold up the green flame, but
I almost yelled that in the D&D movie.
Was there green flame?
Spoiler. It's a spoiler.
I'm not saying. Why would I say that?
Like you just said, you nearly shouted it out.
Yeah, but it could have just been
I almost shouted that out during Clue. I saw the room. I was yelling green flame, Rocky Horror. People were like, no, that's not what you yell right here. And I'm like, look, this is a movie about expressing yourself. And green flame is clearly about me and not a cult I'm a part of. So, whatever.
You know what? I'm glad you're marching to the beat of your own drum here.
As a free action, I would like to sit down in front of the pile of fire that's in front of me and get warm.
You are nice and toasty now.
Yay!
You gain +1 to comfort.
Yes, I needed that extra +1 for a while. Okay, and that's my turn.
Cool. Next up is Handleton.
Okay, so how I'm guessing that this boat is now within my dash range.
It is indeed.
So I am going to just GameCube style Mario Kart double dash right over there as a free action.
Mm-hmm.
And in that Rainbow Road tradition, I'm going to be casting Color Spray at the second level, which lets me roll 8d10, which is a mistake because I've only got one physical d10 here. So boy, I'm going to have to use the D&D Beyond one. So we're going to roll 8d10, which is a stupid number. Okay, so I got 40. Okay. Now,
Right in the middle.
Yeah. Apparently, this is a very average color spray, all things considered. But I am, you know what? I'm also waving this candelabra around. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Colors are represented, so it's fine.
So creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from me are affected in ascending order of the current hit points, and I'm trying to blind them.
Okay.
So starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the end of your next turn.
Okay. The
Subtract
lowest
each creature's hit
creature
point from...
would probably be the candelabra that has 6 hit points.
Well, but he's gonna be. I'm gonna be waving him around behind where I'm casting. He's over here out of frame. You
He's
can't
not
even
your
see
spell
this
focus
arm.
now?
No. I mean, that's like you got to do 3 interviews, and I give you some take-home work.
I'm blind. Okay, then it would probably next up would be the Art Stealer, who only has 13 hit points.
Okay.
So he's blind now. He can't see anything.
Okay, so I'm really hoping that this guy has like less than 37 hit points, and that you don't check my math on that.
I got some bad news for you.
Gosh.
On both accounts. He has considerably more than 37 or 27 hit points.
I'm pretty sure 40 minus 13 is 104.
You know what?
Yeah, I mean...
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Maybe in...
Solid math.
We use metric math up here, unfortunately.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. So, I guess he is not blinded, and since the spell has no other effects, I end my turn.
All right, it is now.
Blind Arts Dealer. Oh, no.
The Arts Dealer is like, oh, why would you do that?
Don't worry, I blinded the other guy too.
Oh wait,
and I wink, but like the Arts Dealer can't see the wink, but like the guy who's captured him can, and hopefully he plays along because it's gonna make me look really bad.
For a few minutes, he's like, oh, my wait, why am I doing this?
Roxy's like, that was a really good job, Hamilton.
We'll start off with the animated furniture. With the Chesterfield now just an ashy pile of ruins. The bookcase.
He's Chester gone.
Yeah. We are going. The bookcase is going to be launching a book at you. It is a children's joke book. And does a 14 hit? Comet?
It does not.
All right, this book just bounces off you then.
Ooh, reading material.
The Iron Maiden once more is going for Pippa. That's only a 10, so I think Pippa's okay.
That misses.
Yeah. I mean, I have all these advantages. I mean, I could be using all these I should be using all these advantages. So why don't we burn 2 and spend 1 on Tyran and 1 on Pippa? Let's see. Well, 1's a 4. So Tyran, you are okay.
Okay.
Pippa, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to need you to make an athletics saving throw then. As you are bonked by the door of the Iron Maiden for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is an 8.
Okay. Well, I only rolled a 5, so I think you're okay. Oh, Anonymous just donated $5 via Tiltify. Thank you, Anonymous. I think maybe it's like it bonked you with the door and kind of like, ow, my nose. And I only think you only take half damage because you're raging. But when like you recoiled, it like tried to eat you and just it was one of those things where by both failing, it just looked intentional.
With half damage, do you go like okay.
Yeah.
So but I would have taken 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But Handleton, as you are on top of the boat, with a blind, screaming art stealer.
I thought I was running alongside. You said that there was like a.
Sorry, I thought you had jumped onto it.
No, I would
okay.
still be on the shoreline.
Okay, on the
What do you call that? The
walkways.
sidewalk
Walkway. The sewer stroll, I believe it's called.
The stroll. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I knew there was a word there with a double letter in it.
Yeah. The Prince Rupert is going to say, I look, I don't come into your house and stop you from doing weird stuff. And he's going to grab the cage, jump off onto the other side of the sewer stroll, and with the sound of like breaking bones, his body starts to change. And he kind of hunches over and starts growing in size, until he has about gone another 2 feet taller. He's starting to cord with muscle. This kind of dark, patchy fur is starting to kind of appear over his hands. And he points a crooked finger at you. You can see that his face has grown a long snout. He's got a mouthful of sharp teeth, sharp, crunchy teeth. And he's like, now look what you've made me do. You've made me drop my incredibly handsome visage and turn into a monster. This is somehow your fault.
I believe the preferred nomenclature is visage.
Look, I'm not going to come over to your side of the sewer stroll and start correcting you on your pronunciation.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to leave with this guy and I guess eat him now.
Wait, what?
I was going to turn him into furniture. Now I'm just going to eat him.
Yeah. So sewers are really echoey.
Yeah.
So Hamilton doesn't know if they can hear that, but like he's gonna turn to.
He's gonna eat him instead of turning him into furniture. Is that more urgent?
Like, so y'all can respond to that on your own terms.
Pacey's right next to you. It's like, I think that's worse.
Seems like it might be.
Pacey, it is your turn
I appreciate
now.
the sanity check, small robot friend.
I now have 2 friends.
I would have been your friend.
You're weird,
Who
though.
said that?
Okay. So there's a floating boat
Mhm.
between these 2 sides. How far is that?
At a 5-foot jump in between.
Okay. I'm going for it.
Yep, do it. Do a robot.
Okay. So what do I need to do for this?
Athletics check.
Athletics check. Can I do acrobatics?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll do acrobatics.
Yeah, sure.
I love that you
Yeah.
can click your heels
Rat
together,
check,
but you're
yeah.
just like, I'm going for it.
I got a natural 1.
But you can fly. Can't you fly?
Oh, I can use a bonus action to cast levitate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, so the boots of levitation. So okay, I cast levitate on myself as bonus action,
Mhm.
and then I need to be pushed. I think I can't move. Anything that levitates has to be pushed or pulled.
Well, why don't
So-
you jump in air, cast levitation, and then the momentum will carry you across.
There we go. I'll do. Thank you, Sauce.
Yeah.
So then
I'm playing
roll
Pacey
for some
now.
bludgeoning damage against the wall, and we're good.
Yeah.
When in doubt, look, the other option is just jump, levitate, and then fart.
That's
I'm an
farting's
auto
good.
gnome. I can just release gases.
I don't think that's how you cast Gust.
Hey.
Use your docking jets.
That's how you cast Thinking Cloud.
Okay, so I just do that thing there
Yeah,
where I
all right.
jump.
Stinking Cloud. No, all right. You managed to make it across.
Okay, I think I'm out of things to do at this point.
You still have an action, don't you?
Oh, okay. I want to stab you. I will.
Wait, before you stab me, I have a proposition. We both eat this gnome.
Is that it? That's all you got?
What more do you need? Ooze, thank you for donating $9.31. Tell Mercy Road that D4C, hashtag Team Round, sends its regards. Aw, thank yous. And thank you, Team Round.
So Pacey will say to Prince Werewolf, would you like information on whether auto gnomes eat?
Does it cost a gold piece?
For only 3 gold pieces, you can pay for your next 5 searches.
If I pay you 10 gold pieces, will you not stab me?
No.
Rude. I'm not sharing this gnome with you anymore.
I stab him.
He dies. He just falls over. No, God.
Question. Does the gnome count as an enemy of the target?
He can't even see right now, man. He doesn't even know where anyone is.
But I mean, they're not friends. It doesn't matter. I got an 11 to hit anyway. I don't think that hits. So.
Yeah, it bounces off his werewolfy hide.
Okay, well, I can't sneak attack anyway.
All right. Next up is Pippa.
Cool. So I'm gonna hear that he's gonna eat the gnome, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna have to deal with you later, and I'm gonna try to run past the Iron Maiden.
Okay. Quick attack of opportunity. That's a natural 1.
Haha.
Oh, that girl with the honey just donated $100 for the children.
Woo!
Everyone gets a roll on the table of chaos. Thank you, that girl. Which means we are now at the amount we raised for Mercy Road 1.
Let's get the mic clapping.
Pippa, the Iron Maiden tries to glomp you, try to glomp on you, but doesn't seem to be able to.
I said later. I'm gonna run down to look for my buddies and the gnome, and see if I can attack there, or at least see if how far I can get. I don't know how far she can run actually. My speed is 35.
Isn't it faster when you are raging?
Oh, it might be.
Or no, I think it just gives you advantage on strength-based checks.
Yeah, I don't go any faster.
All right then. You can't make it all the way to him, but next turn you should be able to.
Well, that's okay, because I can throw my hand axes. Is he within 20 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna throw my hand axes. I just go pow pow.
All right.
I got 2 of them.
Throw away.
Ah! Oh, that probably doesn't hit. That's an 8 for the first one. Well, hell. And that's not much better. That's an 11.
Ah, shucks.
I need to practice my axe throwing. Okay. She's gonna be extra mad.
Yeah, it's all right. Next up is Roxy.
So about how far am I from him? Like, or at least getting to where I can see him?
Could I
do
left
that
the
in
first
one
room?
Action? No.
At the doorway to there, that's about 30 feet. Then I think he moved about 15. He's about 45 feet away.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Roxy is going to look at the bookshelf and be like, no, you're a jerk, and I should probably smite you, but something more important's going on, so excuse me, and is just going to turn and book it towards the door so
I
that
see what you did there.
she could see.
How did I roll? All right, the bean 20 is going to go in the corner if it keeps doing this. The bean 20 missed.
It won't
That's all I'm going
betray
to say.
its maker. It won't betray its maker.
Oh, wait, but I have advantage. That's only a 13.
Yeah, my armor class is 19.
I'm gonna learn how to make my own dice. Gonna fill them with so many beans.
So I'm gonna run as far forward as I can, and so I can see it, and then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. So up like it almost like
this kind of darkness gathers at the top of the sewers, so it almost looks like the night sky, and you just see one great big meatball appear in the sky, and then a single strand of spaghetti starts to unfold and kind of winds its way down until it becomes just, and then you blink and it becomes a full moon with one moonbeam falling on this werewolf. And it won't do anything.
I was gonna say, for starters, we're in the sewers, so there's no visible moon.
I don't have to be. I don't have to be outside to cast moonbeam.
So all this meatball stuff is really for the outside audiences.
I'm sure there are people up there in the streets who are like they're hungover after Pirate Palooza, and they're looking up and they're like, you know what?
It looks more delicious than usual.
I'm glad to see that there's something every day of the year, not just once every other week. You know.
But as you are casting this, you see that the moonbeam is directed right on top of where a grate is, leading to the surface. And as the moonbeam is concentrated upon this, almost perfectly, like a Mr. Bean style shaft of light, directly upon this poor weird man monster. But he manages to look up and says, "Why does the moon look like a meatball?"
That's my god. He's really cool.
Sorry, continue as you were.
So that's not going to do anything right now, but at the start of his turn, he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, and I believe he's a shifter, which means he has to do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Or else he's going to take some damage.
But was there
Shape-changer.
Was there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I don't really have a lot of bonus actions unless I'm in range to bonk, so I'm just going to get as close as I can, so next turn I can maybe bonk.
All right then. Comet.
Oh, sorry, Comet.
I'm not in. I don't think I'm in melee with the Iron Maiden or the bookcase, right? The bookcase sort of just like, whoosh.
Yeah, bookcase is. The bookcase isn't shooting books as much as it is just kind of dropping books. It's dropping knowledge.
That's fair. Yeah, it's dropping some facts.
Yeah.
Well, everyone else left, which made me a little sad. So I'm gonna go follow everyone else.
Somehow the Iron Maiden manages to say something really cruel, and it's just like, maybe they're with your family, jerk.
I see the moonbeam and I think it's really cool. So again, just drawn to just
saying mean things.
I just the wild instincts take over, completely zoom, and just zone out from that.
No, get back here. Let me make fun of your family. Oh wait, they're not here. Comet just is not.
No, I have the book in my mouth too, so it's just like I found a treasure, and I want to go show everybody.
Aw.
I think with my movement, which is where is movement on here? I don't know. I think it's just 30. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll move my full 30 feet, and I wonder how far that gets me to the sewer area.
Oh, sorry. What was that last part? I was reading.
No, you're good. I just wanted to know how far I would get to the sewer area from where I was, because I was sitting down in front of a nice fire beforehand.
From the melee you were in, which elicits an attack of opportunity as you are exiting, but that's a 3. It's not even the beaten 20. Why am I rolling so bad? After walking out and moving at your full speed, you're still about 15 feet away.
Okay. So I will drop the book in front of Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you said it was just like a children's joke book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The theme tune plays. Can he read? Yes, he can. Vanquishing all the evil across the land. Comet. And then he's going to cast a guiding bolt at the Rupert. So going to roll a die. Does a 15 hit?
It does hit.
Okay. That is 10 points of radiant damage. And Rupert is glowing.
not only is he glowing, he is knocked back. He loses his footing on the slick, hopefully with just water, walkways of the sewer, the sewer strolls, and he goes tumbling into the sewer, which is only about maybe 5 feet deep, and he's like, "Oh, gross! It feels really gross. Why does my secret dungeon back out directly into the sewer? You're gross!" And he's just walking.
It's gross.
He's just walking through the sewer. She's like, "I'm going home. You guys are gross." Leaving the poor blinded gnome in the cage. As the gnome is like, "Am I gonna be blind forever?"
I don't know. I usually point the spell at the sky so people can know that we're being attacked because it looks like fireworks. I don't usually point it directly toward art dealers.
Didn't you read the warning? Didn't you read the warning label on the spell? It tells you not to point it at art dealers.
You know, I'm looking at the spell text, and I think it assumes you're supposed to know how long blindness lasts. Like, I think it's a status that has some sort of self-healing you roll for it. I don't know. I definitely inflicted blindness, but the spell isn't sustaining it. It's however blindness normally works, which is...
Yeah. He kind of... The art dealer says, "Oh gosh, did the Council of Mysterious Benefactors summon you?"
Yes!
How did you know?
Thankfully, one of you dropped your invitation, and it was also happened to be printed in Braille.
That's really, really good. Like, inclusion is really important. Like, accessibility is a very important feature. So that's really
good.
Because even if you don't need it now, you never know when somebody's going to cast fireworks in your face.
It happens more often than you think.
Apparently.
The good news is you're probably wondering, "Oh gosh, my eyes. Oh gosh. My life is flashing for
Is it flashing before his eyes, though?
what it's worth, he gets to make a con save at the end of each of his turns to recover.
You're probably wondering...
Yeah, I was Googling that now.
You were probably sent to ask about the wishing crown. I don't know where the Goblin Prince is or where he took the crown, but I sold information regarding that to the Viscountess. If you just send a team to go help her, I'm sure she'll point you in the right direction.
Okay. Do we have to figure out like things that start with letters or not a double? Or is it just, are there multiple Viscountesses?
There's only one.
Okay, that's good. My head still hurts from earlier.
I would have thought there were 6 of them.
Well, I mean, there might be. But she killed
Maybe
the last
don't
one,
count.
so...
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Ba-dum-bum.
This is a show you can watch for free.
Yeah. Or if you
Foxy's
want,
just gonna-
you can donate money to Child's Play charity.
Yeah, don't watch this for free if you can afford it.
Exactly.
Don't be a
Yeah.
freeloader.
No more D&D until you cough up.
Pay up.
You want this gnome to stop being blind? You want him to make his constitution rolls? You know, you might think he was constitutionally guaranteed those, but no, we're going to withhold them until you write a check.
I rolled a 7 on my Constitution saving throw, but with your help, I can roll more dice. But as we pan out of the sewer with this poor blinded gnome,
Can I just really quickly wish that all the people turned into furniture and objects can just be people again?
yeah, sure, you got the luck blade. 2 people and just kind of come wandering out. Somebody set somebody on fire in there.
Oops.
Are they all naked too?
Where are our clothes?
What happened to the candelabra?
I've still got it in my hand.
It's like,
Still waving it around.
Why don't we go split a bottle of wine, eh? And on that note is where we will pull out from this shot and thank all of the lovely people here who joined us. Who helped join it's starting to happen. Who helped join us raise money for Child's Play charity. This is Mercy Road 4, the Wishing Crown. We still got lots more D&D left, so don't go nowhere. Let's to grab a friend or grab a drink or grab a snack. But before we leave forever, and this D&D stops happening altogether, Joe Hills, who are you? Where can we find you? What do you do?
Wow, that's YouTube. If you search for Joe Hills on there, that's me. I make Minecraft videos about making scale models of pinball machines. This is incredibly niche. It's probably not for you, and that's fine. I'm just here to help out Child's Play.
No, just stop underselling yourself.
No, I'm selling myself pretty accurately. This is literally my full-time job because a very small number of people find it deeply resonates with them, and I have no expectation that the other people here will care. And that is fine. I'm living my best life. Look at this robe and this vest and this. I actually had a pirate shirt.
That's a pretty good.
I'm good. I don't need to plug myself. I'm great.
Yeah.
Thank you, though, Sauce. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you. Chrissy in Color. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Chrissy. Chrissy in Color on all the internet spaces until they get banned for whatever reason or they fall apart. And I roll dice and make dirty jokes. That is my living. Yeah. And it's been a blast. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, but can you incorporate pinball machines into there somehow?
I wish I could.
If you can ever visit Nashville, seriously, we have such a great pinball scene here.
It is only a 4-hour drive. I'm packing right now.
Yeah, I mean, or you could take a Greyhound and then, like, I don't know, buy clothes when you get here, save a lot of time and gas. It's better for the environment.
Yeah.
I don't think I can take him on a Greyhound. He's a terrier, so.
Oh, yeah, you need to get the Terrier Hound buses.
Oh. Kay Purcell, who are you? Where can we find you? Who's a good kitty?
Hello, I am Kate Purcell. This is Gilmore, my co-GM. You can find me wherever internets are sold at KDamnFear. I do TTRPG streams and I play a lot of Pokemon. It's a problem. You can find me every other Wednesday on the Emergency Power Podcast. Someone needs to go back in his heated cat bed. And I'm so happy I got to come and play. Thank you, chat. You're all wonderful. Thank you, Sauce. I'm so happy the Bean Dice betrayed you.
Yay! Tyranthosaurus, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello there, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you, Saucefire, for DMing this wonderful game for us. I will praise you.
No.
So, I'm Tyranthosaurus. I'm a variety streamer. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I stream all varieties of things. So right now I'm streaming through The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. So come by and catch me at 6 p.m. Central. And you can also find me at PAX, possibly wearing this crown. I don't know, but possibly wearing this sash too.
And I have it on good authority that if you manage to take the crown from him, you get free PAX tickets for life. This is true. This is something Tyranthosaurus will honor.
This is going to get him tackled. Like, I'm going to see that crowd. And I'm
This is how Sauce places hits on me. So that's
$60 per PAX.
I know. This is incredibly
That's
generous.
several PAXs a year. I'm like, even if they threw me in jail for the tackle with the bail and stuff, like, I think I'd come out ahead.
Chad, stop rationalizing it. For God's sake, someone's going to do it.
Rationalizing it. It was already rational. That's what's so dangerous about it.
Underdog.
It's the only logical thing to do.
I know we can't find you anywhere.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Saucefire. That's where I stream.
I mean, technically that is true right now.
Yeah. So find me there. I do this charity game. It's really great. Yeah.
This all makes sense. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Everybody in chat, don't go nowhere. We got another banger of an interview ready for y'all. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Everybody in the cast, thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. We're still waving. Stop waving. Oh my goodness. Keep waving. Oh my goodness.